Hi, boys and girls. It's almost Halloween. Let's learn how to draw a pumpkin. We're also going to read How Big Could Your Pumpkin Grow by Wendell Miner. At the pumpkin farm, we pick the perfect pumpkin. Some are little, some are big, and some are giant-sized. Giant pumpkin festivals are tons of fun. Will the biggest pumpkin set a world record? Wow! What can you do with an enormous pumpkin? Carve it into a boat and race it in the regatta. Row, row, row your pumpkin. The legendary Paul Bunyan and his blue ox Babe were giants too. They like to think big. If they gave you giant pumpkin seeds, how big could your pumpkin grow? Would it rise as high as hot air balloons at the Fall Fiesta Fair? Or beam as bright as the lighthouse at the beach? Your gigantic pumpkin could glow like the skyscrapers. But watch out! Horns will honk on the bridge when it blocks traffic. Beep, beep! We do things big in Texas. Would your giant pumpkin be boss in a jumbo cowboy hat? Or a hungry monster, gobbling riders on the tallest, fastest roller coaster? Imagine if your pumpkin was too immense for hide and seek and couldn't even hide behind the Capitol Dome. Perhaps your mighty pumpkin could grow up to be president. Hail to the chief! Pumpkin for president. Would your stupendous pumpkin make a super splash atop a towering waterfall? 3, 2, 1, blast off! Wouldn't your astronomical pumpkin smile to see a rocket zoom into space? Could the most colossal pumpkin fill the Grand Canyon? Who knows? Isn't it fun to imagine giant pumpkins everywhere you go? Let's learn how to draw our own pumpkin. You'll need something to draw with and paper. I'm choosing orange paper, a pencil, a black marker, and some crayons. First, decide how large you want your pumpkin to be. Will it take up the whole paper, a smaller part of the paper, or will you draw more than one pumpkin? Make a dot at the top and at the bottom to show how big you want your pumpkin to be. I'm going to switch to a black marker so you can see how I'm drawing. Anyone can draw a pumpkin. It's very simple. Your 2 dots are guidelines for how big you want your pumpkin to be. You're going to draw a curved line from the top dot down to the bottom dot. Mine is not perfect, as you'll see, and that's okay. No pumpkin is perfect. They all look different. Do this again on the other side, top to the bottom. Go back up to the top dot, draw a curved line again, and attach it to the bottom. Again, repeat on the other side. You can choose how fat you want your pumpkin to be. I want to go a little bit further out, so I'm adding 2 more curved lines. You can see that these sections make our pumpkin look a little 3D. Let's add the stem. I'm drawing 2 lines, short curved lines at the top of my pumpkin, and then I will connect them at the top. Next, I'll show you how to draw a jack-o'-lantern face. You do not have to draw a jack-o'-lantern face if you don't want to. This pumpkin is traced on the outline with a black marker, but I have not gone over the pencil lines in the middle. This is so I can draw the face. The 2 eyes are simple triangles. You could make circles for eyes if you wish, but I've always drawn a jack-o'-lantern this way ever since I was a little girl. I do 2 triangles for the eyes, and then an upside down triangle for the nose. There are lots of ways to draw a jack-o'-lantern grin. This is a very simple way. Make 2 dots for how wide you want the smile to be, and then draw a smile line. Connect the dots again, with not as much of a curved line. And now you can add in some teeth. They're just simple sort of square shapes. You could even make these pointy if you have a vampire jack-o'-lantern. And again, you can make any sort of mouth you'd like. Next, I'm going to trace those middle curved lines to give my jack-o'-lantern that sort of 3D effect with my black marker. When I'm done with that, I'll go back and erase my lines, my pencil lines, with a big eraser. If you want to make it look like your jack-o'-lantern has been carved, let's add some depth. I'm using a black crayon and shading in one side of the jack-o'-lantern's eyes and one side of the nose. Then I will sort of do the same with my mouth, and this just gives it the impression that your jack-o'-lantern is carved. Next, I'm going to add some color to my jack-o'-lantern. You might use markers, colored pencils, even paint. Anything would work. Get creative. I am adding some yellow into my eyes and my nose and my mouth, so it looks like the jack-o'-lantern is glowing from within. I will add a brown stem and then orange and yellow details on the outside of my pumpkin. You could add any sort of design or anything fun and spooky you want to make your jack-o'-lantern pop. Enjoy and happy Halloween!